305HipHop.com.
I'm a hood star, I'm a hood star. Whoa.
You already know what it is, man. You be the UnderBoss, THC, 305HipHop.com. Starting off the 09 in a big way. You know what I'm saying? Major situations going on in South Florida, so it's only right that I introduce y'all to South Florida's #1 super producer of the moment, Mr. CP Hollywood.
You be with 305 Hip Hop, what it does.
What's good, my brother?
Man, just, getting it in right now. Grinding hard, man. Working hard. That's
I see you.
#1 priority right now.
I just want to let you know I see you.
Good, man.
And I respect the grind. I respect the hustle.
I'm glad. We're soon to have a THC
Oh, it's coming.
monster soon.
It's coming, yeah. And not one of them beats that you be giving out to everybody else. Nah, but seriously, man, CP Hollywood, man, you've been on your grind for a minute, dog. I've been following you, you know what I'm saying, since you came down to South Florida, man. And you've been on the grind, dog. So let's give everybody a little bit of history about that. How everything transpired for you as soon as you came down to MIA.
Right. Well, before Miami, it was Tallahassee, and I was up there, got a degree from FSU, was on 90.5 radio, which was FAMU's radio. Was doing my thing, was nominated for Producer of the Year up there, and from there, had a little bit of radio experience, definitely had my songs on the radio up there, but it wasn't a BDS market.
Right.
Figured I'd come down here, get a steady job, and work from the ground up just like I did in Tallahassee. So I started off, the first night I went to some show and gave some beats to a group called the 80s Babies, and then the very next day we went to see Big Teach, Slip and Slide, Pooch over at Po' Boy, just to let everybody know that, I was here. At that time though, my production wasn't, where it's at now, because I just kept working to get to that level, But, I let everybody know that I was here from the minute I got here, started working with, like the Icebergs, the Young Breeds, the Dirty Reds, everybody, dog.
Yeah, the list is long.
It's
the list
really
is long.
Under Surveillance.
Yeah.
All the groups really that are hot right now I've done tracks with, from Ball Greasy to Grind Mode to, Maserati, AJ, like a million people who are hot in Miami right now all have records with me.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, one record in particular, the On Deck record with Under Surveillance kind of took off, and I know Power jumped on it, and as soon as they did, you started getting them spins, and
that was a takeoff record right there, man.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about that, how that transpired, and how that came about. And
one thing I got to say, and I got to give to Under Surveillance is, man, they grind their records, and you got to go out there and grind your records, man. You can't expect to have a record just pop because it's hot, And Under Surveillance went out there and they grinded the streets for about 6 months, dog. They
hit all the open mics.
Right, they hit all the open mics. They went to all the strip clubs, all the regular clubs, and then they went to radio and gave radio the song. And by that point, it was like, radio, they weren't really even feeling it too much at first. But when you go to every club and you hear that song and you see the reaction, you see what it does. So the BDS spins, came about from that. I think they got like 2,500 spins off of that, or we got 2,500. And royalty checks are nice, dog.
Nice. I ain't mad at you, bro.
Hey, every little bit counts, man.
Let's talk a little bit about, now that we on the subject of, checks and all that, let's talk a little bit about the current situation.
Right.
Because I know you are, producer of the moment, super producer of the moment.
Hey,
Slip and Slide Records, Miami's staple, Miami's, Slip and Slide Records. Shout out Ted Lucas.
Right.
We were over there at the 15-year anniversary recently, and you were telling me you just signed the Slip and Slide, so that's a major situation. Congratulations, bro.
Definitely, man.
Let's talk a little bit about that.
Slip and Slide is ingrained in my bones. It's something that I've been listening to, and their sound I've been following for a long time. Mike Slick, who's like my assistant manager, who functions like my regular manager, basically was hollering at O, and we went to O about a year ago with our own artist, and O's the A&R over there, super A&R for people who don't know.
Super A&R, you already know.
Over Slip and Slide producers right now, so he's kind of managing the situation, but I'm officially managed by Ted Lucas, and Ted's the man, dog.
Yeah, absolutely.
Slip and Slide. When you're in South Florida, man, you really gotta look at your resources, and your resources down here are Po' Boy, Slip and Slide, and there's a few others. Strictly Business, a few others that are really doing it. Not to leave anybody out, but those are the names that come to mind, and those are your resources. So you got to kind of like get in where you fit in, and